Hi from my platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time, you are welcome. Please, after watching this video, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. It is very, very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. Here we upload videos on daily basis as it is happening. We are bringing it live and direct, undirected to you. After watching, you are free to criticize, you are free to say your opinion, but let us say it constructively. Myself, Linda, will be standing here watching this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section. I appreciate you all, my lovely subscribers, followers, those who comment and share this video as we watch the video right now.
Elect. As it's the ground running in the sense that those who you can call, right, the element of the establishment, so is now the rallying block for the Nigeria politicians, career politicians, the real establishment, the cankerworms, the scavengers that come from all parts of Nigeria. It doesn't really matter anymore. Because in Nigeria politics, it is winner takes it all. So as the status quo says, Tinubu is your president-elect. Automatically, the road lead to Tinubu's house. And because of this, we are now, we are beginning to see sentiments like the Igbos. They made a mistake for Peter Obi running for office. Peter Obi has ruined the chance of, and the chances of Igbos in being treated equally in Nigeria because of Peter Obi. But according to them, it is not still too late for Peter Obi to withdraw his court case for the sake of the Igbos, or else Igbos will not have anything to benefit from Nigeria under Tinubu. So the sentiment is coming back. I am not here to explain the sentiment to you, whether it is good or if it is not good. You will be the judge by the time I kind of round this up. Don't mind me, I may be going here, going there. Child, they follow me. So the new propaganda that is out now is that election has come and gone, and there is no point in that Peter Obi has done enough damages already to the Igbos, and the Igbos' chances in Nigeria. His damage is done enough damages already, but he can still stop. Challenging the rigged election is not in the interest of the Igbos, according to these voices that I'm beginning to hear from now. And I have seen that before. According to them, in 8 years, because Igbos decided to support Jonathan and not Buhari, the Igbos have now suffered in Nigeria. And the rest of Nigeria, which happened to be the 97% according to Buhari, they enjoyed while the Igbos suffered according to these Igbo politicians. You know that is not true, Abi? Okay, I haven't even gone far. You know it is not true, Abi? Okay. But we need to make those who are buying into their usual move on, the usual Nigeria establishments, where you have no idea who and who is part and parcel of the establishment. A lot of you believe that just the politicians, but this is where I come in, breaking this whole thing down, so that when you come across them, no matter how convincing they sound to you, they are just bollocks. BS. Something you call BS. And they are going to be coming from the people that you would ordinarily have some respect for. But let's start with this. The Igbos have to build bridges before the rest of Nigeria can trust them. Let me ask you one quick question. Now, this is not to judge you. If you are watching, wherever you are watching from right now, it is not to judge you, okay? It is just to get you to start thinking, okay? How many times, even if you are Igbo, how many times have you heard that Igbos will never be allowed to be president of Nigeria in your lifetime? How many times have you heard that? Have you heard that before? Whether you are Igbo, whether you're not Igbo, how many times have you heard that Igbos will never be president in Nigeria before? It's unwritten. Okay. Then, how many times have you heard that the Igbos must build bridges with the rest of Nigeria before they can be trusted in that one Nigeria? How many times have you heard that? How many times, you listening to me right now, how many times have you said it yourself? Whether you are Igbo or you are not Igbo, how many times have you said it? Whether just freely or like, Igbos can never be president in this country. Okay. Now, Jonathan became president of Nigeria after the death of Yaradua. Okay. And he automatically, right, inherited the northern fanatics' political careers and their followers. So, like, he became instant enemy to them. Simply because, according to this your establishment, your criminal politicians in Nigeria, everyone that comes from after the second Niger bridge is Igbo. Even if you have the Niger Delta there, like you have the Joy, Shekiri, Yoruba, and the rest, right? Everyone is Igbo. And being an Igbo is completely unacceptable. It is unwritten, but every Nigerian, I'm not talking about those who are living in denial, knows that. So Jonathan inherited that, and in 2015, where the divisive politics of APC actually took root in Nigeria, Jonathan was demonized, even hated more, because the career criminal politicians from northern Nigeria presented him as Igbo. Being an Igbo in Nigeria is like wearing this tag of, you can do anything you want to me and there will be no consequences. Do you get that? So I'm a Yoruba man. Generally, when you meet the bigoted Yorubas who are supposed to be the same Nigerians, so listen to this, they won't agree that Nigeria should break up. And at the same time, me as a Yoruba man, talking about the Igbos in this way, I am considered to the bigoted ones, and they are very few, they are not many, but they are very few and they are the loudest. So Yorubas, I am more or less like a betrayer. Why are you defending the Igbos in Nigeria? Are you not a Yoruba man? Are you supposed to be talking like this? And that's the typical Nigerian. So being an Igbo is like, you know your limitation. If your mama be Igbo and your papa is from somewhere else, you also know your limitation in Nigeria. If your papa na Igbo and your mama is from elsewhere, well, maybe you'll be lucky because, well, you belong to your father. And I've not heard anyone who is of a non-Igbo mother, born to Igbo family, in any way discriminated against. I haven't seen that. But back to the real politics here, right? Where they kind of get everyone played, or people actually get themselves played. So I am not expected to speak so good of the Igbos. According to them, if you speak about the injustice, that is a betrayal of your own tribe. And when you tell them, how about we all kind of respect this territorial and all these boundaries and just break up Nigeria, then they will scream again. Oh, you want to cause war in Nigeria. You want Nigeria to fight Wahabi, this, and then it's pretty much like confusion. But here is where the confusion comes from. Bokwari became president of Nigeria. And when he was asked that this country is so divided now after this election showed that Nigeria is headed for a total breakup if nothing is done. What is your plan in uniting the country and bringing everybody together? This was a question asked Bokwari in Washington, D.C. in America, few months when he took over power. And he said, you cannot expect him to treat the people that gave him 97% of their votes same way he is going to treat people that gave him 5%. He was referring to the people of Eastern Nigeria. Excuse me, the Igbos. That's the president of the whole Nigeria now. And he said this at an international stage. He said it publicly, no regrets. So the people who are from the Tifnumbu's camp, the xenophobic Lagos Abobaku APC, they defended him. They say, hey, now, the Igbos don't know how to play politics. The Igbos are always they are going to continue to suffer in Nigeria because they don't know how to play politics. I guess not knowing how to play that politics, they supported Jonathan, right? Instead of Bokwari. Therefore, they will get nothing. Now, for 8 solid years, you would then think when they say the poverty capital, Nigeria is poverty capital of the world, you will think the Igbos are number 1, the poorest in Nigeria, because they didn't support APC, remember? Or Buhari. When they talk about the terrorist capital of the world, you will think the Boko Haram, the ISWAP, all of these people, they are actually domiciled in Eastern Nigeria. Do you understand? When they talk about economic Nigeria enter recession, you will think, the Igbo region or the Biafra region, they are going to be the only place they have economic recession. The rest of Nigeria, yafun, they are baladoing. That's what you think. That, because the Igbo, so they didn't know how to play politics, so Nigeria have nearly 50% unemployed people. Guess what? These 50% they are from Igbo region. The rest of Nigeria are gainfully employed. Young people are employed. Schools are opened. Do you know? When they locked the school for 8 solid months, now only the Igbo schools then lock. The rest of Nigeria, they were going to school. That's what you think. But what they are saying, Shemeka tell you, is that because the APC, Egbekegbe didn't win the eastern region of Nigeria, the politicians there, they won't have choice to pick which choice of appointment they want. Are you listening? The Igbo contractors, government contractors, they won't be able to choose government contract, federal government contract, that they can also shop money because the Igbos didn't vote for APC. All of them who are always filling the federal appointment with their children, when you are fighting to become pano firefighter, they want to employ Nigeria firefighter. They don't get truck for firefighting, but they are employing. We are going to employ 10,000 people into Nigeria firefighter pano, and you will see 2 million Nigerians unemployed applied. They will come climb fence, everything now. You know, they say they are looking for police recruits. people to join police. You will see graduate, everybody, they will be running, fighting, bribing to join police so that they can get something to do. Unemployed. We are looking for people to join civil defense. You will be seeing that. But when they say they are looking for people to join Central Bank of Nigeria, to join NNPC, to join waiting you get again, all this your top stuff. You won't even see it in the newspapers job announcement. Their children, the children of politicians, the children of government contractors, they will be the one to take the job. So they share them according to political slots. Are you with me? So the Igbo politicians, the Igbo elites, they want to ride on a free ride that they sold during Boko Haram time. The Igbos suffered under Boko Haram. No, Nigeria suffered under Boko Haram. And guess what? The poorest states in Nigeria are in northern Nigeria, northern part of Nigeria where Boko Haram comes from. Is the poorest region, is the poorest state. The largest number of poor people in Nigeria, they are mostly in northern Nigeria, not in Igbo land. Now that's a fact. This is not like, So what I'm trying to say to you is this. Tifnumbu don't rig. They don't kill people. They have attacked people. They have profiled people. The whole thing has cast a shadow of illegitimacy on Tifnumbu. Now, the Igbo politicians, royal fathers, elite, contractors, businessmen and women, they are now mounting pressure on Obi. Obi, don't let Igbos suffer so that Igbos can benefit from Tinubu's government. Ask them, waiting the northern Nigeria benefited from the Boko Haram's government other than poverty and terrorism? What? Tell me now, Abi. 8 years of Boko Haram. Boko Haram built the second Niger bridge. Second Niger bridge kill you there. Una don't the drive on them now, Abi. But it's almost completed. But I thought you don't commission them. Eastern region, oil producing region of Nigeria. Abia producing oil. Imo producing oil. 2 oil producing states in Eastern Nigeria. Yet, 8 years of APC is because they are 5%. So don't let anybody boo-boo you with that, because their politicians are currently on a steroid. It's like, propaganda on a steroid. They are those who have not benefited. They are those who have become inconsequential. There are Igbos in APC. Then we start to Igbos stay APC. Lawyer. Every time they speak, they say, our life is in danger because we support APC. But what is their compensation? Wetin Obi won't deny the Igbos who have dedicated their lives in APC. Now you will be saying be Igbo. You have said it freely. So there are some of you who have said it freely. Igbos don't know how to play politics. But what about the Igbos in APC? They no be human beings. The last time I asked, I said, the Igbos that are in APC, you have Igbo senator, you have Igbo APC governor, you have Igbo APC lawmaker, you have Igbo House of Assembly, you have Igbo everywhere who are APC members. They no be human beings. Like every time they leave all of them, like they no matter, and they are going after people where they say no show interest in them. How do you, with be Igbo with the APC, how do you feel? I will continue to ask you that. So it's going to be an open mic. Maybe you're going to go tell me a lot tonight. So yeah, thank you very much. Olori Charity Oshunlajama. Thank you, ma. For that. I also got something from Opuene Charles. Thank you. I got one again, I think earlier. All these are my super chats on YouTube. I got from Emma Trillion. Thank you. Anyway, today, as much as a lot of you are very confident that something is going to happen, they will not swear, or they not go swear for Kolu on May 29. The politicians don't think like that. It is all about their interest. And that is why they are now saying, if Obi continue to threaten Tifnumbu's government with court case, it will further make the interested Igbos who won't go do their own shop by shop, it will make it difficult for them. And that is not good. So you're going to begin to see, Igbos and non-Igbos who are going to be talking more about, like, see, they care for Igbos. Ask, what happened to those where Buhari care for? The 97%. That 97% of Yoruba land is part of that too, Southwest Nigeria. Sure, you know. And today, when you talk about the poverty ratio in Nigeria, Yorubas are falling deeper into poverty. Yes, the unemployment that we talk about every now and then, the Yorubas, sons and daughters who are graduates, educated, and the rest, jobless for years now. And the number continue to increase. A lot are actually, they prefer to japa these days. Sure, you get. So, we're supposed to be part of the 97%. But look at us today. We are now paying ransom to terrorists in Yoruba land. Yes. We are now like, we are now being chased away from our own land in Yoruba land. All because APC, Egbekegbe, will be part of the 97%. So I'm just saying this, but let's go to Abuja, where Kolu, prayed today in Abuja Mosque. So look at him. I don't big up. See him. Tifnumbu don't fat. Like, maybe all of you, they look, but somehow, I can't look like, say, Bokwari can't they look funny again. She can be like, say, but he look fresher and all that. So some of them are now saying that, wait for Kolu in another few months. It go fresher past Bokwari, whatever. So look at them today in Abuja Mosque, where Bokwari said the opposition in Nigeria, they lost because of overconfidence. They say all of una now overconfidence, kill una, the opposition, and then you didn't plan well, okay? But when you look behind the two of them, you see Gbajabiamila, you see Gandola. So you know the character, yeah? Look at this one. See, behind him, you see Gbajabiamila. Then you see the other guy is the leader of the house, okay? That guy is the guy that killed 15 people because they won't vote for him during this last election. Remember the House of Rep member that got arrested? Leader of the house that got arrested for killing 15 people. He himself shot and killed 3 people. Voters, so civilian, in his own constituency. He was arrested. He was arrested for murder. Now, he is standing for trial for murder, but then declare him winner of election anyway. The same election that he killed 15 people for. Sure you get. So they declared him winner. And that is same with, the president-elect and all that. So it's your turn to show them shaggy. And as politicians, as you know them, as some of them are winding down, others are trying to look for job. So Werewike is one of them. Sure you get. So it was at Bokwari's, it was at Tifnumbu's defense house where Tifnumbu had to stay for the next few weeks before they will now move into the villa when they swear for him on May 29, when they inaugurate him. So something that a lot of people believe that no, it's not going to happen. Hello, we are talking about Nigeria. So it's kind of funny when some of you are relying on the same Nigeria courts, the same lawless Nigeria to stop the criminality perpetuated, which is like state-sponsored criminality. So I'm on your side though. But the truth is this. If you are counting on their court to stop him, anyway, I am not counting on that. Sure you get. So they are there with him today. Look at them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So continue good.
Did you see Wiki doing like that? Eh? You know what I mean? Like, that is what he paid. I mean, that's what he signed up for. I told you since last year. The offer was Wiki needs immunity. Immunity from arrest, prosecution, for all his time as governor of Rivers State. And with the options that are available, Atiku go send down to jail even before inauguration day. Atiku, they go down draft in everything like Dino told him. So Atiku was a no-no. And to him, Obi didn't have what it takes to defeat the establishment in Nigeria. That's what he said, though. So he signed a deal. They gave him, what do you want? I want immunity. Everything where I steal for Rivers State, everything where I do, Koda Shegbe, Your Excellency. Okay, granted. What did you do now? What did you do? You stole money. You kill people. You commit genocide. We can take care of that for you as long as you can give us 25%. 25% was what Wike promised them. Only for him to rig, saute, even the APC people no fit celebrate him. So that's him. Look at him there. Tony, like trying to be Mr. Hey, how are you? Mr. President. So after that, he spoke.
Thank you very much.
I came here to basically pay homage to the president-elect and to let him know that, elections are over. This is governance, and we will do our best, to give him support for good governance of Nigeria.
Elections have come and gone. The winner has emerged, and therefore it is necessary for all Nigerians to rally around to give him the necessary support for the interests of Nigeria. And everybody is expecting, everyone can wait till May 29th to see that the president has been inaugurated, and then from there he keep the ground rolling to make sure that Nigerians get what they expect. I'm confident that he has what it takes to turn Nigeria around.
Because he's going to become a minister. Are you hearing me? From the fillers, they will give Werewike minister. If they announce ministers, they no announce Wike, I can promise you one thing. It will be on the run before the inauguration date that everybody is talking. So this is going to be part of the dramas that you should look out for. Here you get. From the fillers, they said that Gbajabia Miller, between Gbajabia Miller and Faleke. So Gbajabia Miller will leave the House of Representatives and become the chief of staff. So Tifnumbu, which is going to be like the de facto president. Okay? So, and a few other people that they have been kind of mentioning, including El Rufaya, Kaduna Littlefinger. Kaduna Littlefinger is being purported, don't take my word for it too, it's been purported as well that he is either going to be your Minister of Defense or Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF. Don't take my word for it. So these are just names that are now popping out. Everybody is now going there to go and try and see what can they get, what will be their own, and all of that. While you are waiting on the tribunal, that for no reason, nobody even understand why they can't say when they want to start their case. It's part of the old drill. The last time, it took them 100, in 2019, it took them 179 days. No, sorry, 179 days to conclude the first stage, the tribunal, court of appeal, to conclude that. Then it took them 226 days, 226. That's how long it took the Supreme Court to finally decide.
Thank you so much for sticking to this video to the end. Like I said before, now it's time for us to go to the comment section to air our mind and our opinion. Say what you think about this video and this platform. Do it constructively. Share this video, like, subscribe, and also continue to watch Linda's TV show, because this is the home of news. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed. For now, I would say bye-bye.